Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Monday. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a great day. Y'all know we are caught in the middle of the end of the year, the holiday tornado, meaning we don't know what day it is. We don't know what time it is. We are confused. We are all tired from either vacationing or working, wrapping gifts, unwrapping gifts, or whatever it is you do during the holidays, child. And yes, I'm live early. I'm not live at 9. I'm live at 7. Why? Because I'm working from home. Okay. Now next week, I'm gonna be back live at 9 p.m. because I'm gonna be back in the office. Okay, but today and probably tomorrow and the next day, okay, we will have earlier in the day lives and stuff, okay? Now, while there's not much to talk about, okay, it ain't that much, but we gonna get into what it is to get into, okay? So y'all know to make sure that y'all have already liked the video, okay? Hit the little like button. If you have not done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I am entertaining. Y'all love me, okay? And it's a thing to do. Comment in the comment section because it's a conversation, y'all. We're here talking to each other. You know, that's what we're doing here. We're having chats. We're having chats with each other. So make sure to comment and stuff, okay? And y'all need to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Yes, there's other content up. We did Love and Marriage Huntsville yesterday. I did the Bell Collector Part 1 reunion. And y'all know we be having a little chat and other stuff that we discuss and whatnot. But today, you know, this is like an additional Love and Marriage Huntsville, the foolishness of it all, okay, conversation. I was going to do a standalone video about the whole Martell, Tasha K, Coleslaw, Marsau of it all. But I said, girl, just put it with the other itty bitty stuff. Okay, now, hey, how you doing? I'm so bright, y'all. Girl, why I look so bright? I'm not that light, y'all. I'm not that light. I don't want to think I'm catfishing. Okay, let me put up some. Let me see. Let me put up a little thing. Child, why I look so Why I look so bright? Ooh, I think it's adjusted. I'm not that light skin. I'm not that light skin. Okay, but hey, how y'all? You know what it is? It's because I'm in blue. I'm in a dark color, and so my face started popping. Okay, I feel like it's adjusted a little bit. Okay, but yeah, how y'all doing? How is everyone? Okay, look, y'all, it is good weather here in Detroit and stuff. It ain't too hot. It ain't cold. You know, it's a good old hoodie. This is also a Yiddy hoodie. Yiddy has really good hoodies. This isn't really an oversized hoodie, but it's not really an oversized hoodie. Okay. But I like it and it fit like it's still, it's still baggy or whatever, y'all. But yeah. Anyway. Cause y'all be liking my hoodies and stuff. So I say, girl, you can get up and walk to the couch, show them your hoodie and your ripped jeans and whatnot, and have a good day. Okay. So if y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, we're gonna get into the things. Okay. I feel like Tasha K is a mentor to Martell Holtz, and they think we don't see it, but I see it. I fully see it. And try my ice falling out. Martell coming after people as if he ain't the villain in everybody's story is really weird to me. Him consistently going on social media, because again, Martell usually y'all don't be on social media and stuff, okay? But now he trying to post every day, going after that man's wife. Even though I don't feel bad for that man or that man's wife. So this is all the villains is fighting each other. Okay. And that's what we're doing. Okay. Come on, we look, y'all almost with me a whole nother year. And I promise y'all this year, there was so many times, I wanted to quit YouTube. I'm tired of YouTube because the algorithm keep playing with me and not posting my stuff. I'ma quit. But we here. Okay, I've been doing this thing since roughly 2017. Okay, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Anyway, but yes, okay, we're gonna wish everybody good fortune and all that stuff. And I will be live because it's the 30th. I'm gonna be live tomorrow and probably Wednesday. Because New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is fake holidays. So I'm gonna be around here, child. We're gonna have a conversation about something. I don't know what yet, but crazy. I went out. I left out today. Did not have to put on no coat. I went out and just my hoodie and my jeans. I had to wait for water. My hoodie. Just put on a hoodie and jeans, child. Okay. It was like 40-some degrees today in December. And Detroit, girl, what is going on? Let's see what time. See, right, it's 40 degrees right now. It's 40 degrees right now. Okay, and I said, well, I guess so. It's gonna be. It was 49 degrees today. That is weird. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna complain because the weather is dropping. Okay, it will be in the 20s next week. Okay, but hello to the people. Child, Martell, we're gonna get into it. Okay? Come on, our great telenovela. But hello to the people. Hey. I love my people, okay? Don't quit. I am gifted, okay? Your graphics are top notch. Your commentary, your detail. Okay, I appreciate the JayBirds and the JayBirds, the people who think they not JayBirds, the non-JayBirds. I appreciate all y'all. That's why I do. I do it for y'all. Okay, I put clothes on the camera. Okay, I make sure I'm presentable. Sometimes is it lipstick on my chin, child? I don't know. Okay, we shall see. I've been rocking with you since child, not Cayenne, girl, not Cayenne Madison. That was around 2018. Yeah. That's when I was a child. That's what yes, child. Now look, y'all don't know how long it took me to think of a thumbnail, okay? Because for the majority of this conversation, it's really about, you know what I'm saying, the love of child of Tasha and them and whatnot, okay? That's the majority of what we here to get into. I said, but who else can I ask? It was itty bitty little stuff, okay? And I said, well, let's get into that stuff to have a talk. Okay. Not Teen Mom. That's from the beginning. That's from you've been here since the beginning, okay? Because I was reviewing Teen Mom before the Kaya T.S. Madison stuff. So yeah, that was a child, and I still watch Teen Mom. That's a guilty pleasure of mine. I still watch Teen Mom. I don't review, but I'll be watching. I'll be commenting about it on Twitter and stuff. So again, thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate it. Whether you are old fan, whether you're an original subscriber from the beginning, or if you just came on yesterday, okay, I don't care. If you still around here, I appreciate you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it still come on. They still it's a couple new people, but it's still, and it's interesting. It's interesting. Not a Teen Mom update. The show isn't on right now. I think they're probably filming, but it's not on right now. I watch. With my top open, I watch Teen Mom. I watch the challenge. There's a lot of stuff I watch that I don't watch. I don't talk to y'all about because it's my guilty pleasure. Okay, but when Teen Mom come back, I'll do some kind of update, even if I'm just driving in my car. Okay, but let me get to sharing my screen, y'all. Hold on, because the things that I have to come to y'all about, okay, is things we have to discuss. Okay, now which graphic? I'll be forgetting which graphics I'll be using on here. That ain't it. That ain't the right one. I'll be trying. There we go. I'm like, which one is it, Lord? Okay. So, one, I hope y'all have liked the video. Okay, it's 163 people in here. I hope y'all will like it. Okay, like the video. Yes, I seen things that Amber is accusing Gary of, and child, Amber needs to take her medication. Okay, because Amber should take her medication. A part of me feel like if what she is accusing him, I'm not gonna victim blame or shame or whatever, but I always find it strange when people have been beefing, like hard, heavy beefing, like Amber and Gary from MTV Teen Mom have always had a very, very strange beefing, back and forth fighting relationship. And it's only weird to me that she's now saying something happened back then, when over the years since then she's accused him of stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a part of me feel like Amber has had Mad Day a lot over these past 10, 15 years. I just feel like she would have already have said that. So I don't know. What we do know is when they got together, he was older than her and stuff. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If what she said is actual and factual, then that man should go to jail. If she's lying on him, then she should go to jail. Okay, either way it go, child. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Speaking of I wasn't there, Selena Stakey. Okay, child, the person who we all hate, and I don't know if we don't like the actress from the movie who killed the actress Selena. So to me, I feel like the lady who played Yolanda Salvador in the Selena's movie, who killed J-Lo. I feel like we also don't like her either. Okay, but the actual Yolanda Salvador is trying to get paroled. Okay, she's been locked up for almost 30 years. How long she been gone? How long has the killer been gone? I don't know. But again, she's been locked up for 30 years. Okay, at this point in time. And so she wants, she shot Selena's in 95. Selena's. It's Selena's. It's always with an S. Selena's. Selena. Anytime that movie is on, I am gonna watch it. I am going to watch it. I love that movie. Okay, come on, floor. Don't tell me it's that too. I don't know. Okay. Bitty bitty bum bum. Selena's was the first artist who I remember her being like a Mexican Spanish speaking artist, but I loved her music. You know what I'm saying? Because in 95 when she died, I was 13. So that's the first artist I can recall, in the Spanish Mexican realm of the world, that I liked her music. And when they made the movie, I was like, yeah, oh my God, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So I remember all of this happening. You know what I'm saying? That's to this day, child. Come on, floor. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, that's not funny because she did. Make sure rest in peace. But okay, again, she killed Selena's back in 95. So she's at this point, she's been locked up for 30 years. She wants to get paroled. I said, ma'am, if you get out, they're gonna kill you. I'm surprised she lasted in prison. I think she probably had a hard life in prison. Okay, but I feel like if they let her get out, okay, if she come around here, okay, if she come anywhere, okay, they gonna get her. They gonna get her. Now again, the actress who played her in the movie, I don't like her either. She was a great actress. Okay, so great, I don't like her in that role. Whenever I see that movie, and even when I've seen her other things, because she played, wasn't she on Desperate Housewives too? I think she played like Carla's mama. You know what I'm saying? However, I just feel like whenever I see her, I'm like, ooh, you killed Selena's. I don't like you. Not today, not ever. I don't like what you did. You messed up the whole thing, and we don't like you. Okay, you messed everything up. We want you to go away. Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta do something because I forgot. But I need the real killer to know she probably should stay in there. Okay, the safest place for her may really be behind bars, because people who truly is fans of Selena, people who wasn't even alive when she was alive, but who watched the movie, okay, and then started to know her, don't like you. Okay, you just gotta sit there and just deal with it. They're gonna get you, child. To me, it's the equivalent of somebody who snitched on the cartel getting out, and child, she died. Yolanda dead. The actress, not the real person. Did she die? Well, that's so sad. I mean, I'm still mad at her for being the actress of the killer, but then I didn't know she was dead, child. Okay. But so many people love Selena that her getting out, you not gonna have no regular life. She gonna have to move to like Oklahoma. She gonna move somewhere real rural where she can be in her own little hut, her own little crab shack to herself, where there's not many people. Okay, that's the only way she may possibly live a regular life, to where people not poisoning her food. Okay, and if she order DoorDash, she got to put it up under somebody else's name. Okay, if she order packages from TikTok or anywhere, she could not put a real name. Okay, because they're gonna be looking for her all the time. Okay, but she said she want to get out, child. And I said, if you want to, that's not. Maybe she want to go. Maybe she want to go see Jesus, and she know the easiest way may be to come on out and be around the regular people. Cause where she at? Ain't seen her since she got off for murder. Not another cover east Tennessee. Bitty bitty pow pow. Bitty bitty pow pow. Bitty bitty pow pow. It's gonna look. It's gonna look. No ma'am, no sir. Okay. Sometimes I always say there are crimes that you do that you can't come back from. Okay. One of those things is if you murder someone, let alone you murder somebody who everybody loves. Okay, I told look, the only person that can get bitty popped. Okay, the only person y'all know who y'all already know who I mean. There's only one person on this earth who can have a bitty pop. Okay, pow pow, and we won't be sad about it. Okay, bitty pow pow, and the orange man gone. Okay, there's only one person who I was like, oh well, God don't make no mistakes. Okay. Anyway, first of all, the fact that I had the song, the fact that I was like, oh, come on now, bitty pow pow. I don't even know how I got it. Okay, but how? Okay. But yeah, there were TikTok videos last year. If Yolanda gets out, they're gonna be wait. We just want to talk. Come out. We're not gonna jump you. Come on out. Okay. And I feel like if you thought living was hard in prison, girl, wait. When she get out, she's gonna be like,
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
She'll be mad when she get out. Okay, because this thing 30 back in 95, like there wasn't social media. There wasn't, apps to find people. You couldn't bitty pow pow somebody in 95 by finding them on Twitter. You couldn't bitty pow. You can't bitty pow pow bitty pow pow somebody from ordering DoorDash 30 years ago. May she get out and let the Lord's work be done. Okay? Let the Lord's work be done. I don't know why Ray... Do y'all remember if I had one wish, we would be best friends? Something when Ray J was actually like a talented artist and like took pride in his appearance, okay, and took pride in his in how to think. Ray J around here, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with a man having a belly. I'm not saying that Ray J can't put on some pounds. I'm not saying that Ray J has to be a 6-pack packing, bitty pow pow around the neck or whatever. I ain't saying. All I'm saying is Ray J be around here looking dirty. Ray J be looking like he don't take baths every day. That t-shirt look like it's not even who t-shirt is he wearing? Okay, who t-shirt is Ray J wearing? Why he wearing jogging pants and why the drawers look like they probably stank? They don't look fresh. Okay, Ray J looked like he wore them drawers 2 days ago and have not changed them since. Okay, he looked like he don't have on no deodorant. He looked like he took bird baths. Okay, he looked like he cut the water on in a second and run some water and do this and then leave. Ain't no soap, nothing. Okay, and it's not about how his body is shaped. It's that he just looks dirty. And I don't know why. Because Ray J has always been a handsome man. He's very talented, okay, and stuff. And I think at the point when you up here flashing folks with your belly, with booty shorts on, under track pants at a club somewhere next to a man who got his titties out, I don't understand what is going on. Now, maybe it's hot in the club. Maybe it was in the club banging the beats. And I feel like he's also pushing out his belly too to make it seem as if he's bigger than what he is. But I don't understand just not looking presentable. No matter your size, can you please look presentable? You should not look like you was ran through hard. Again, he don't have to be no 6-pack. We love a dad bod. Ray J. Hey Siri, how old is Ray J? Child, they put up a thing. How old is Ray J? I said, how old is Ray J? It won't tell me. Child, I'm 42. He gotta be at least 40. He got to be at least 40. However, I don't know about child. I kept saying how old is Ray J, and it kept giving me the weird things. But I feel like when you are a man or a person of a certain age, we don't mind no dad bods because y'all daddies around here. Okay? The same way we don't mind, y'all don't mind plus size women. We don't mind plus size men, but you can't be around here with a dirty wife beater on and some goddamn on booty shorts under some track pants. Oh, okay, 43. He's my age. So, sir, for what I know plenty of men who have a bit of a belly, and we don't care. We don't care. Child, that verse with Ray J and them was hilarious. You hear me? Crazy. But Ray J, child, now he out here beefing with Sukiana, not Sukiana, Princess and Sukiana, whatever. Sir, you need a woman in your life that's gonna make sure your shirt is ironed. If you don't have a woman in your life to make sure your wife beer is clean. Child, what is wrong? The white, it looked dirty and too big. How was too big and too small at the same time? How is it too big and too small at the same time? Is it real loose? Is it yours? It may not be his. But you should always have a woman in your life who makes sure, if nothing else, you got a good, clean wife beater or white tee up under your shirt. And you look presentable, even in track or jogging pants. Because we get it. At 43, you want to be comfortable. You want your brother to be able to breathe, and you want to be able, in case you're visiting somebody, you want to have easy access to the penis. So you want to have some easy take off pants. Okay, yeah, he looks sloppy. That's the get you got. You can't be sloppy around here. Okay, get you a good good woman in your life who gonna be sure you look presentable. But no, you out here like he looks like a little scum bucket. And again, I'm repeat. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's no longer, a 6-pack carrying member of the 6-pack club. He just looks, messy and sloppy for no reason. Let me see the music. I'm unattractive, but Tasha got a 6-pack to it. And why are you letting women pat your belly? Why are you letting women pat your belly? I don't want to pat no man's belly. Now we may rub it, you know what I'm saying? You may run your fingers down, you may do that. You may rub up, you know what I'm saying? You may grip, if you doing stuff. Okay, you may, you know what I'm saying, hold on, you know, you handlebars or whatever. But child, Stacy, Stacy, where are you, Stacy?
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why.
I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Okay. But you know, think, you know, but again, that's what Ray J got for y'all. Okay, if he had one wish, J-Lo X Men. Okay, y'all know J-Lo men be into some things. Okay, J-Lo men's be into things. You know what I'm saying? So y'all heard J-Lo used to date Casper Smart. He was a whole choreographer and stuff. Okay, and they dated for years, shot. And he's like in the industry, okay, and stuff. Well, Casper house was raided because somebody tipped the police off and said Casper over there illegally growing some weed. Okay, now look, a lot of people want to get into the weed game. They want to have weed here, weed there, weed everywhere. They want to bitty pow things, and the police showed up at the door with a warrant to search the house. And what they found? Pot. Okay. They discovered a small to medium size grow operation. Why wasn't he arrested? Because was he supposed to have it? Now, he wasn't arrested. Okay. It was a citation. Okay. He was cited. What in the hell? Hold on, y'all. Again, why was he only get a citation and not because if a black child, if they busted into Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith's house, and he had a little small girl arrested. Okay, now he was there with some lady. They say he was not arrested. He was given a citation for being a drug dealer. I had selling drugs. Okay, but look, a lot of folk want to grow weed. Okay. I mean, would I want to grow? The reason I would not want to grow weed, the smell. Can't do it. You think J-Lo gonna give him a lawyer? Anyway, child, Mariah, child. Now we talked about Mariah the other day. Okay, the other day, and we were saying, oh, is she dating Anderson Paak? And I said, I don't know. Maybe he was just helping her out the place. You know, maybe he was just helping her walk out of the restaurant. I told you, I'm Mariah Carey be around here, and she be running them hills. She can't walk that well no more. And I said maybe he just helped her to the car because she needed some help. Which I know they were sent out again. But the difference this time to me, I still don't. I don't want to say they dating still because I feel like why he didn't get in a car with her.
Good. Yes.
Also, somebody called the paparazzis because they outside waiting. Okay, they outside waiting. And I'm like, who called them? Who called them? Hold on. I'll be multitasking. Somebody called them, but I'm
pretty busy. Sorry. Hey guys.
Like, don't she look ready for the paparazzi?
It's all right. It's all out in the public already. You guys look great. We're happy for you guys.
And see how like he helped her to the car. Okay, he helped her to the car, but then he let the lady help her get in the car. I'm like, if they dating, wouldn't he help her get in the car and get in the car with her? I'm just wondering. That's what I want to happen.
Lucky man, Anderson.
All right. Yeah.
So part of me feel like it probably isn't a dating situation. You know what I'm saying? I think they're probably good friends. They're good acquaintances. They are enjoying each other's company. But we've seen Anderson Paak before. He seems very lighthearted, fun, always laughing and joking or whatever. Okay, now we know Mariah sometimes like I'm young, legal but young. Okay, so I don't know if it's an actual relationship or it's just the not the Mariah Carey. Okay, the Mariah and a someone helping her to the car. I don't know. Now, could I see them as a couple? I mean, yeah. She's a beautiful woman. He's a handsome man. Okay, they're both entertainers. They're both very talented. Look, Anderson Paak, oh, I love him as an artist. You hear me? And him holding her hand in hand. Now, folks is also saying they think that it's a thing because, she's an Aspen. So the fact that it's holiday time, Christmas, New Year, she always goes to Aspen with her and the kids. So if it's her allowing him to spend time with her in Aspen, that maybe that's a thing. I still feel like, it might just be two artists that's still hanging out. Okay, I don't know. Because I ain't there. Okay? But again, that man did not fully help her in the car. And a part of me feel like when you dating a man and he walked you to the car, he usually helps you fully get in the car. And the fact that her assistant, that lady, step in. I said because she know they not banging and stuff. That they may bang later. But I don't know. So we're gonna keep our eye on them too and see what happens. It's an upgrade from Nick Cannon because child, the drama of it all. Okay, it's a few birthdays. It's a few birthdays. Well, let's do that first. Okay, rest in peace to Jimmy Carter. Now he died. Was it yesterday? I think he died yesterday. Because him would text me and said, I know you're doing it. Well, I think it was yesterday. He was 100 years old. Jimmy Carter, okay, I don't know which president was he. When was he president, child? A long time ago. Again, he had been in hospice for like 10 years. Okay, a long time. No, he had been in hospice since February 2023. I'm like, that wasn't hospice. Okay. 39. Okay, the 39th president. And he was 100 years old. He had lived long enough to vote for Kamala, but said, I refuse to live through another Trumpation era. Okay. And I said, oh, Lord Jesus. Jimmy Carter I've never heard anyone speak any negativity over that man. I've never heard, and I heard nothing. Nothing. Okay. He was the longest living president ever. Okay. And his wife Rob, and she was gone to glory already. Okay. He was building houses when he was like in his 90s. But the reason I don't have not one sad bone, because that man lived a long life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he was like, child, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm with Jesus. I'm up here with the angels. Okay. Leave me be. You know what I'm saying? He chilling right now, and I feel like when people die, in my head, not my family members. Okay, we can see some of our family. When people die, like in their late 80s, in their 90s, if you live past 91, child, You great. You know what I'm saying? I can't mourn because you've lived so long. You know, and when we seen Jimmy Carter in the last, year, that man, look, remember, remember, remember when Queen Elizabeth husband, what was her husband's name? When the queen's husband was rounding to go to heaven, and I said, "Ooh, that man look like he ready to go." You know what I'm saying? Once people start looking dead while they are alive, I'm like, Philip, thank y'all, Philip. At some point, they were showing Philip in that car driving around or whatever, and Philip looked like he was talking to, like Jesus was on three-way. It was him, Jesus in the coroner's office, and and I'm like, once you get to the point of age to where you look like you on your way to heaven, once all of that, once you are at that point, because you're like 95, 96, 97, 100, whatever I'm saying, I feel yes, I know y'all like, what the fuck is wrong? But I just feel like once you round the corner, of heaven on earth.
Why would she say that? Like,
but once you round it, I feel like I cannot feel bad that you died. I feel like I don't want to see my loved one like clinging on to life, like a leaf blowing. It's like it's November. It is one long leaf just dangling on a tree. It's a one leaf just dangling, and it wants to blow away. It wants to go away, and I feel like we have to get to a point where we know, okay, this person is ready to go. They not 70 where you can live another 20. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was 70, oh damn, he can live about 20 more years. You know what I'm saying? But once you 98, 99, and I mean not a spring chicken one, you an old hen one, because we've seen people who are 100 and they still like it's very much so, about it. You know what I'm saying? But when we see the ones who look like God is saying, bitch, hurry up and get here. I've been waiting on you for 2 years. What you holding on for? When folks have fully lived a long life, they have been great people, their family and their loved ones love them. I'm like, I'm okay that they're gone. You wanna know why? Because they're resting. You know how hard it is to be old. When you thirsty but don't want to drink no water because your throat gonna itch. You can't walk no more. Child, they had Jimmy Carter around in that wheelchair, and he was laid back like this. You know he alive? I said, once your body is so just relaxed that you can't sit up. They had to lean you back in the chair. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have to reckon. That's why some people, when they get older, they can be recluse. Like Tina Turner said, "Bitch, you ain't gonna see me." Because some people don't want folks seeing them in that light. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we also have to give our elders some form of decency and respect and not have them out here look like Grim Reapers. And that may this great ex-president, may he rest in peace, and may his family, find comfort in the arms of God when they pray. But that man been waiting to go to heaven for about 3 years. A good 3. The circle in the drain. And I'm like, man, look, I'm not sad that man left. He been ready to go. He did his part. He lived a longer life. So I know Noah lived to be 8,400. Everybody ain't Noah. Okay, whoever the oldest folk was in the Bible, we child know. Don't have me outside, my mouth open. Leave me in the house. Don't take me outside to watch some shit. Leave me at home. That man said, I'm good, Jesus. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. You hear me? Why do y'all let me go off on these? Why don't someone say, stop it, Jaylee? Stop it. I mean, y'all do. I don't know. Listen. Anyway, he's going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my. He going to be with Jesus. Him and Jesus old friends. Okay, he been to Jesus. Been to Jesus. Okay, been new Jesus. Anyway, the Peru. Child, they would cuss me out. You know what? Only old people. Only old people. Okay, only the old people. Okay, but again, that man lived a good long life. Okay, so may he rest in peace. He been resting. Again, okay, so a couple birthdays. Okay, LeBron James, Tyrese. I'm only gonna name folks I know. Tyrese Gibson. Okay, Audra Day, Shirley Ralph. Okay, Tory. Now Tory Kittles. If y'all don't watch, what's it called? The Equalizer on CBS with Queen Latifah. He played Detective Dante. He real sexy like and whatnot. Okay. Daniel Sanjata, who played, well, he played a whole bunch of stuff. But he was recently on Ghost. He played Monet's baby daddy, and she had that man killed. Okay. Child Lil Puffy, Justin Combs, Layla Ali, and also Tiger Woods. Okay, so all of them people got birthdays. Also, I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay, Denzel the Washington. Okay, now his birthday may have been a day or two ago, but I didn't mention it. Okay, but happy birthday, belated birthday, different time to Denzel Washington. Okay, wait, what happened? Not Jaylee, not Jaylee showing no funerals. Cash at me in the parking lot. Oh Lord Jesus, that is hilarious. Okay, happy birthday, to happy 70th birthday to this. I feel like I did not realize that Denzel was, in the 70s. He looks great. I just watched Gladiator 2. I said, Denzel, if you did not watch the movie, it was good. Denzel was good, and I like Denzel. Okay, so happy birthday, Denzel. But it's on these birthdays, but child, not boy Denzel. Who I want? Girl, let me move on. Let's get off with dead people. The dead people. I just watched. I want to touch on this real fast. I just watched the 688 movie. Now I commented on Twitter because I watched Gladiator, I think 2 days ago. What's today? I don't know. I watched Gladiator like 2 days ago. Now the 688, which had Kerry Washington, Oprah was in it. Okay. We see what's her name, child? Ebony Obsidian, who plays Karen on Sisters. She was in it too. Susan Sarandon was in it. It was a Tyler Perry, produced, directed a movie. And I had commented because it came out on Christmas Day. I said, look, I wish people understood that don't nobody feel like watching racism on Christmas. I don't feel like having to be pissed off on Christmas. Okay, put this out on like MLK Day. Okay, now it was a good movie. I cried at the end, child. This was one of the best movies that Tyler has done, and he had a few of his own, TV show actors in this. I hated Karen's weird accent that she put on. That was a bit weird for me, and not weird in a bad way at all. But I feel like, if you haven't watched it, it's a good movie. It's gonna piss you off because it's some racist people, and I'm in between. Like, we don't need any more trauma bonded movies to show us how bad things were versus we can't stop showing it because it happened. So I'm in between not wanting to see more, of that, but knowing we have to still show it. It was a great thing in showing how these Black women overcame being ignored in their positions in the Army. It was great seeing how they stood up for themselves in the faces of racism and bigotry. How they were able to deliver like 17 million pieces of mail. You know what I'm saying? And I had never heard about these 6888 women. It's really about a group of Black women who are in the Army back during World War II, who were just like not given a chance to actually like fight and do what they want to do because they were Black. And then being given this tedious task of having to sort through and get mail delivered from soldiers and their families, because at that point in time, like, because it was so crazy, the mail between the soldiers and their families, like, they weren't getting their mail. And so, we'll just have, the Black people who we think ain't about shit or whatever, who we don't think they're good enough to fight in a war, had them do it. Give them some busy work. And them having to overcome being like put in even worse conditions, having to fight for everything they got. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of child, and that's why I said for me, I'm happy I did not watch it on Christmas, because I would have been pissed off, and I would have been crying at the end. Okay, oh, come on now, hey, come on now. Thank you, Lisa, for your service. Okay. And I fully feel like, a lot of folks, I was like, and then knowing they were portraying like the actual people, how the character that Kerry Washington played, she, was involved in it. Like when Tyler Perry said how he wrote it in about 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. Oh God. And seeing that him writing this in 2 weeks made sense, because if someone tells you the story, and if you just listen to their story, it works. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a long, drawn out, 6 months. You tell a consistent, cohesive story about, a few of the women in that. Was it a baton? Because I don't want to write down the wrong time. Even the Hidden Figures that Taraji played in, about Katherine Johnson and her with NASA, and how she was so so mathematically smart. Even Kerry Washington's the person Kerry Washington played. She was like a college graduate. Was like just all these things. Like even her math mind, because to figure out how to deliver 17 million pieces of mail, and they gave him 6 months. They child when they said that mail had been sitting in airplane hangars for 10 months. So they had millions and millions of mail, again, from soldiers in the army in the war to their families, or letters from the families to the soldiers that they could not deliver, had been sitting for 10 months, and gave them 6 months to sort it and get it sent out. And this is back in war, 1944 time or whatever. And the ink messed up. Some of the paper is chewed up from rodents. All these things. It's some mail from dead folk or whatever. All these things. Okay. Yeah, she was the first Black woman commissioned officer, and I believe towards the end it brings up stuff that was in her honor after the fact. So if you have not watched it, because some folk here, Tyler Perry, they think, oh hell no. Mm-mm-mm. This was great. I loved each person in them. Hold on, because I saved a couple things, y'all. Because this is Ebony. Again, Ebony plays Karen on Sisters. She was great in this. I loved her emotional maturity and how she had to have these different emotions based on what she went through or whatever. But she did great, and one other starring roles. These are the other women who are also in the film, because it's like about 5 or 6, main women that we're in the thing. So that's them. You know what I'm saying? And just it was great to see a story I had never saw. So again, if you did not watch it because you thought it's Tyler Perry, I don't like him, it'd be some bullshit. It wasn't. Kerry Washington and Ebony Obsidian fully carried this movie. You know what I'm saying? Even her love, Ebony's love interests. Okay, even the mean racist, male counterparts in the army did their job. Pissed me off. You hear me? Pissed me off. Okay. You watch it. It's about an hour and so, like an hour and maybe. It's not even 2 hours. I don't think. But it was a very entertaining, enlightening story. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm like, I don't be wanting to constantly, be upset and sad, child, and crying like, oh my God, oh Lord, she found it, Jesus, oh gosh, oh Lord, they had a heart-to-heart talk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they finally got, that piece of respect that, you know what I'm saying, the get, you know what I'm saying, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you have not watched 688, it is on Netflix. Yes, it is absolutely a Tyler Perry produced, directed, written movie. But watching it, you can kind of tell it's Tyler Perry a little itty bit. But only because I recognize some of the actors. But the story, the pacing, the costumes, the hair, the acting was really, really great. Was really, really great. And I'm happy I watched it so I can come to y'all to go watch it too. Okay, so please do that. Now I'm gonna watch Wicked tomorrow, because tomorrow you can watch Wicked on, like, you can rent it. I'm gonna rent it and watch it at home. Okay, so I may come to y'all and discuss Wicked, but yeah, because I watch Gladiator too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I want y'all to go watch again the 6888 on Netflix, and I never even I feel like I never thought to wonder, yeah, how do people who was at war get mail from their families at home and vice versa? So it was a great story because I was like, bitch, that's 17 million pieces of mail, and y'all have this, and this there was no process. Like, now if you go to the post office, you work for the post office, that's the post office. They have a whole system. They had to create a system to. They had to walk into. They had, first of all, you let me do it. You live in Detroit, Michigan, and they fly you to Belgium and take you. You've never been to Belgium. You've only been to where you at. Okay, and they fly you to Belgium. Okay, and take you to an airplane hangar with 25 hangar storage units, okay, and each one is filled with mail. And they say, yeah, go through all of that and sort it out. That's what they had to deal with. Not only sort it out, do that while being bombarded with racist jerks who don't want to help you, who think you less than. Okay, and then once you successfully is starting to figure shit out, they come in to then disparage your character and try to knock you off your square. And because you are a black woman in the army, you can't even really react how you want to. You have to take it while helping these motherfuckers get their mail. Child. Adapt and overcome the situation. And that's what it showed them doing. And at every crossroad, someone saying, y'all need that. Y'all don't need that. Bitch, y'all gave us nothing. Anyway, y'all, go watch the movie. Again, it was a sad one. I did not want to get into on quick, but I feel like, okay. What else do we have? Eve. Now, y'all know Eve. Okay, Eve, who's on the thumbnail, child. Where she at? She's on the thumbnail. Oh, yeah, it's been an hour. Lord, look, y'all, take one little second, y'all, and like the video. Okay, it's been out. Like the video. Like I need to make a new waiting room music thing. I gotta get some new stuff around here because 2025. But let's get into the thing. So Eve, y'all, the illest bull in the skirt with a paw print around the teeth. Eve posted up a family photo. Okay, Eve and her husband, Mr. Gumball. She married that man across the pond. And they posted up a family Christmas picture. And folks said, wait a minute, where's Eve at? Okay, she's the one black lady. Okay, cool. They then said, well, where her family at? And I said, child, I guess they're not there. So Eve and her husband's family round there. Okay. Again, they don't live here. You know, Eve lives. Are they in England? I feel like they're in England. Let me Google Eve. Let me see E-V-E-V-E. Where she live at, child? I feel like it's all the way across the river. Okay, it ain't nowhere here. But do y'all know where is it that she at? Okay. I can't remember. I want to say it's England. I want to say England, but I might be lying. I'm on her page, but I don't see it. Let me find her husband, Mr. Gumball. Okay, because that's who posted the picture. Okay, let me share this screen. So that's her husband. Okay. Oh, she's in Scotland. Okay, that's their son. Okay, little handsome young fella. Okay, but he posted, a Cooper family Christmas, wishing everyone a happy holidays as we head towards the new year. Again, that's her husband, him and his slippers. Okay, the family. Now it happens to be a lot of Caucasians, and when folk, where her family at? Where her family? And I'm like, that is her family. You know what I'm saying? That is her family. You know what I'm saying? Her family don't live there. So I mean, like, her family probably would not, it's England, UK. Okay. Okay. Over there. Okay. Over there. And I felt like, her, you may not see her black family because they probably ain't went over there for the holidays. Her husband, their son, that's her family. Now, her mama not being there, okay, maybe they don't want to travel over there. But I feel like we have to, her family is also her husband, and it's like it's a child. They're over there at an estate. Okay, look at that house. Look at that. Okay, she over there in downtown Abbey. Is it downtown or Downton? Which one is it? But she over there with the people she with. Okay, her husband and the people. Okay, but Eve has not been over here doing shit for a long time. Eve has absolutely found herself a wealthy Caucasianite man and been living a rich wife, happy life with her son. You know what I'm saying? And enjoying Eve, who used to date Stevie J, has earned an easy life across the pond. Looking gorgeous and whatnot. Okay, this her husband page. Her husband posting her book and stuff. Child, her book that's still sitting on my table because I ain't put it in my other room yet with other books. So when I saw folks saying, "Oh, where her family at? Why Eve over there with them?" I'm like, she lived there. She been over there. Her family did not move. She got married and moved across the pond. What should she do? Anyway, let me take it down and put it back up. I feel like the screen got a little bit weird, and I want to be sure that the sound works. So anybody asking, where is Eve's family? At the table with Eve, right there. Over there probably eating shepherd's pie, broth. I don't know. I don't know what kind of food they have over there. I don't know. Child, I don't know. But I'm like, that's her husband, her child. Leave her alone. Okay. Child, they said Diddy in prison flipping out. Okay, they said Diddy Ryan is suffering a meltdown. You know, he was, oh my God, I'm in jail. Well, no, what I mean is Eve come over here to do stuff little by little, but Eve lives across the pond. You know, she come around here when, you know, she sprinkle herself here and there, but she live across the pond. But don't get me wrong, I love Eve. Love is Blind to this day, it made me cry. Okay? Because that man was, anyway. Anyway, this man right here, the diddler, okay? Per the Daily Mail, per Insider, okay, Diddy had a whole panic attack on Thursday, the day after Christmas, begging guards to transfer him to a prison hospital. Okay, he was hoping that by now he would have been out of jail. He's been in jail since, has it been September? When did he get locked up? They got him locked up. Y'all, when? I feel like he's been in since September. Yeah, he's been in custody since September. So his trial is not until May. And that's if there's no delays. You know? So I feel like Diddy, since he's been in jail, has been fighting to get out. I think it never set in, oh, I'm in here until May. So I gotta do Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. This what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like him possibly having a whole panic attack, you know, tripping out. Because he is probably now setting in, I may be in here forever. At this point, I don't know what's gonna happen with that man. Okay, even if he go to trial, let's say even if he get off, because a part of me feel like he may not get this prison sentence we all hope for. But I will say this, at least he spent some time in prison. And if he was to get out, his life still would never be the same. You know, so either way it go, the life that Diddy knew before is over. You know, oh, Misa, let me find Misa. Let me find Misa Hilton. I have a name for y'all. It's MIS. Let's chill. Joshua the Paragraph girl. What's a birthday post for his son? You know. Did Misa ever speak on Diddy? Like, has she defended that man yet? You know, she made a post and she ain't posted nothing about Diddy. You know, because there are people who are suffering beyond the description. They are innocent people. They didn't bring this up upon themselves. They are the victims of the sins of other people. And while it's hard to see, it's important to understand that these people exist. Girl, Diddy in prison. Again, I don't care. I don't care. Because I feel like Misa is a person who knows where some of the bodies are buried, and she just hasn't told the police yet. Anyway, Diddy is just realizing I'm in prison right now, and I might not get out. This might be my life forever, and I ain't ready for that. I'm not surprised. I feel like, look, if I, even though I don't live a life that he used to, if I had to go to prison, I would be like, bitch, what? I would panic too. I would absolutely panic. You know, so I can see that, but again, I'm not a criminal. On period. Child, Jamal Bryant and his wife, okay, Miss Carey, was out here, he said, took my bride out for a date night, okay, with the Atlanta Symphony with special guest Rick Ross. So agreeing, we had a blast. Saints, it's okay to have life outside of church. Balance makes you better. But best believe, okay, New Year's Eve, we're giving it our all at New Birth. So, some folk like you can't be around, you can't do both. You can't have, Rick Ross out here rapping about, I put a mile in a drink, she didn't know it or whatever. And, but the preach on Sunday, I don't know. But, child, my point was, Jamal and his wife is very public figures. Okay. That man, I have been hiding myself for years as a man in these streets. I have a wife now. I can be out in public now. I'm a shower off Jesus to everybody. And I said, well, I guess so. Okay. So he wants y'all to know he out in these streets with his wife. Okay. Not with a harlot, with his wife. And I said, well, sir, have fun. Peter thought of trying to have a TV comeback before he got sentenced to prison. Now, I'm like, how are you out here stealing money from the IRS and thought you can be on TV? It says in documents obtained by In Touch, Peter submitted letters from family and associates ahead of his sentencing. One letter written by Martell, president of Blue Collar Productions, revealed the company was actively outselling a series based on his life. Now, I don't think Peter needs a TV show based on his life. I feel like, Peter, your life is in shambles. Fix that first, then come to us. So I feel like Peter being focused on having, now maybe the show was so that he could pay bills and pay back the IRS. Okay. But I feel like, you can't be around here just sneaking the money from people. Sneaking the IRS's money in your pockets. Okay. And think that, well, y'all can do that and then be fine. It's like, no. You gonna go to jail. And I'm not laughing because jail is not funny, but I'm like, Peter knew of his situations, and I'm like, was he just trying to keep ignoring the bad stuff? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Peter, go sit down for the 18 months, and come back. Now when he get out, if he wants to do a little show about, if him and Apollo want to do a, fresh out of prison, old head, young head, I don't know. If he wants to do Love in the Lockup, okay. If he want to do, I don't know, whatever he want to do, I don't know. But if he want to do that after, I would peep at it. I would a little peep. Okay. Child, these allegations, child. Per these people, it said Jay-Z's attorney Alex Shapiro is pushing to dismiss the lawsuit, okay, arguing the claims are invalid under the law. According to court documents, Shapiro said the statute Jane Doe was suing under didn't take effect until 3 months after she alleged the 2000 assault and can't be wait, what? He said the statute that she's suing under did not take effect until 3 months after. Oh, so I guess he's saying something happened first, and you can't sue under that statute if it did not exist when the crime happened. He also contends the alleged location of the incident was outside of New York, making the statute inapplicable, and says any claim expired in August of 2021. Look, at this point in time, Jay-Z's lawyer is lawyering. It's that simple. Based on that lady's own testimony, I don't believe her. I would not. It could be Joe Blow. It can be Jane Doe. Okay. I don't believe it mainly because of what she said happened and how many people that she said was there that wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying his lawyer trying to get the case canceled. I mean, child, let the lawyer. Child, Pleasure P out here snitching on people, and I don't know why. Now Pretty Ricky, who had a great run as a group. We ain't seen Slickum in a minute. Okay. Pleasure P said that man on heroin. Oh wait, sound.
They got one of my brothers on heroin, and I don't even want to talk his business, but I miss him, and I wish I could talk to Slickum. Post, let's talk about it. Let's talk about.
Now, how do you say I don't want to discuss my man's business and then proceed to say, you know, that man on heroin? Okay. And I'm like, now, that's a strong drug. You hear me? But to me, Slickum always seemed like he was on something. He just probably graduated to that. But you can't say I don't want to put my man out. I don't want to discuss my man's business, but then just say, hey, he on that heroin. Okay, he on that heroin. And I was like,
Post that this energy so. But they got one of my brothers on heroin, and I don't even want to talk his business, but I miss him, and I wish I could talk to Slickum.
Now, if Slickum is really on that stuff and you want to help him get off that stuff, that's one thing. But to just say that man on that stuff, I'm like, but is that our business? Is it our? Because I'm like, how long has he been on it? Is he currently on it? Is he? I don't know. But you cannot say I don't want to discuss my man's business and then proceed to tell us that man's business. Okay.
But I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
I'm always ready. I be sitting on ready, okay? Because I mean that's me.
But I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Anyway, but I need what's his man's name? Pleasure P to be like, child, you know, just stop it, okay? Get that man some private help. We don't need that man's information. Not today, not ever, okay? We're gonna get into. I don't even care about him and Lil Wayne and them. That part I don't care about. I want to get on Jackqueline. Hold on, where's Jackqueline? Is that it? I thought I went to her page. I thought I saved it. Maybe she took it down. Let me see. I thought I saved it. Oh, she did. She took it down. So y'all know, y'all might know, Jackqueline, who was on, this current season of Housewives of Atlanta, Potomac. She had posted, but she just deleted it because I think folk went in on her. She made a post, okay, because she said people keep calling her like low budget, like low rent, like she don't need to be around here. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't want any what she's selling. Okay. And she made a whole little post. And I said, ma'am, why you going through all that? Okay. Now, to me, Jackqueline, what she said was, she did a spell check. Let's me crystal clear. And that was a typo. She meant let me be crystal clear. You guys love to call me low rent, loving hip hop because I rock Fashion Nova and I'm too real and don't take myself too serious. No, I'm actually very smart. I have items in my closet that cost thousands of dollars and items in my closet that cost $50. But it's not what's in your closet, it's what's in your portfolio. People who come from real wealth understand this. What I am most concerned about is building wealth, my children's education, my investments, and my assets. The properties the properties I own and the land I own, 7 acres to be exact. I am not a renter, and Mia is. Every time her and Mia try to throw that shade about someone renting, I'm like, Mia been renting. Your best friend is a renter. So I feel like tossing out, I'm not renting my house, bitch. So I don't matter renting. Okay. I'm not a renter, and my daughter attends private school. I invest in my children's first because I understand generational wealth is not looking rich. It's building wealth that spans over generations. I'm a friend of they don't show my real life. Remember that before you open your mouth. And when I first seen Dustin Ross post that on social media, on Twitter, and I was like, the fact that she thinks people call her low rent because of, I'm like, no, ma'am. So I responded back to Dustin's post. I said, people call her low rent because of her antics, her aura gives low rent. Her vibe gives low rent. Her communication gives low rent. It has nothing to do with her actual wealth or any money. So I feel like trying to shade people is stupid because no one cares about your money. You as a person come off like low rent, like even your antics, the fact that you on the show trying to be I don't know Miss Puppet gives low rent, but it has nothing to do with how much money you have, your clothes, your aura, your whole being is low rent because you feel like you have to prove yourself to the people. That's what's low rent. So I feel like again the whole because I think that's Mia said that too about Karen. Oh, Karen's renting an apartment. Mia rents an apartment. So I don't get the point of girl. So if y'all did not like Mia then, you won't like her now. And now she posted it and she deleted it because I had saved it. But I was like, why didn't you hear? Because she deleted it. You know why? Because she felt dumb. She posted something as a response and everybody went off on her. Child, fix it, Jesus. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Boom. So we know that Megan is suing Tory Lanez for, not suing him, but she filed to get a restraining order against him because your child bugging her. He is saying, oh my God, she is struggling to deal with the public opinion, okay? And so she's using the court. She's weaponizing the legal system against me. They should not be able to file a restraining order. Leave her alone. Stop saying shit. Stop messing with her. Stop. A person who used a gun as a weapon and was convicted of it and sent to jail, you can't then say, oh my God, she's messing with me. Judge, help me. Judge, please. She's weaponizing the legal system. I have not had any direct contact with her since I shot at her. Which is lie. We've seen stuff he said and he's made, this suggestions her way. She's struggling with the public scrutiny and the backlash. And so she's out here, she's trying to get me, Judge. No, if you stop talking to her, messing with her, trying to intimidate her, and this, let your lawyers lawyer. If you are trying to appeal, cool, appeal. But you be actively saying things and doing things aimed at her, knowing that makes people then go and troll her. So they do need to have a gag. You should not be able to reference her, nothing. So, sir, I hope child don't drop the soap. Don't Drop your soap. Congrats to Judge to Doug Christie, who is Jackie Christie's husband. He is now with the interim head coach of Sacramento Kings. Jackie and Doug have been married for 1,000 years. And the fact that Doug has his own whole thing, Jackie is literally a basketball wife. I love seeing like Jackie's husband, Doug Christie, is his own person in his own field. I hated that the Gavin brand labeled this as Jackie's husband because in the NBA world, he's Doug Christie. You know what I'm saying? Like he has his own thing. You know what I'm saying? He played for them from 2000 to 2005. He's been the acting coach, I think, for like a year or so, whatever. But because they fired the current coach, he is now the appointed interim head coach of the Sacramento Kings. Okay, so congrats to him on that, because again, he did that on his own merit. You know, but I need folk to not only acknowledge and put respect on Doug as a NBA coach, player, and all that shit. I want folk to recognize as well, Jackie is a true basketball wife. Her and Doug, as wacky as Jackie is, you know, as wacky Jackie as she is, that lady, and that's why I feel like in real life, she's completely different. I think she plays wacky Jackie on camera, and in real life, she is different. That's how Doug and her are able to sustain a marriage. You know what I'm saying? But Jackie being married to this man, they've gotten remarried, you know, numerous times over the over the years or whatever. He played for 15 seasons and thing. He's now again a head coach of a team. Jackie really, child, is the queen bee, if you ask me. So I need them to, you know, seriously be like, okay, look, you know, stop playing. Okay, her husband is a head coach, but also that Jackie may have to tone down some of her bullshit, because at this point, your man is a coach. Jackie, your man is a coach. Okay. One little crazy thing. I kept seeing the story about the woman and the mom, or the mom and the stepmom, who were upset because the daddy, his new lady, their two kids had matching pajamas for Christmas photographs, and his child with his ex did not have pajamas, and folks was upset. Now, I don't even care about the back and forth between the child, between the stepmama and the mama. I don't care. At the end of the day, the daddy at fault. At the end of the day, the daddy at fault. I don't care that the stepmama said, you know, they just, you know, they didn't know he would be in the pictures, so she didn't. Girl, bye. I don't care about the mama being pissed. I don't care. The daddy is at fault, because those are all your children. And if your girlfriend, fiance, wife, or whoever she is to you, if you know them all your kids, and you tell her, hey, you need to be sure my son had a pajamas too, he's at fault. Not only is he at fault for not making sure his child had matching pajamas, he's at fault for allowing them to all put on matching pajamas, and he's in last year's pajamas. He's at fault. Now I get it. I'll play a bit of devil's advocate. If this was supposed to be just him, the new girl, and their two kids, and maybe that's why the girl didn't get put down for his child, I'll give her an inkling of, okay, I get it. However, he has a son. And I don't know no person who as a woman, I'm not gonna be sure just in case my stepchild come over here. We have an extra set for him just in case. You wanna know why? Because as a stepmother, you should always think about the other kids in case. It was fucking pictures. It's pictures. But the fact that the daddy allowed the picture to be taken and they posted it some fucking well, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me because once I see my son don't have matching pajamas, none of us do. None of us do. Okay, if my son don't have a matching set, I'm not gonna wear the same set of y'all. Me and my son gonna both be eyeballs out. Once as a parent, you see your child is the only one without something, you make sure he don't feel child, because not only does the son not have pajamas, he has some bright ass red socks with the mama and the daddy around here and goddamn reindeer house shoes. He didn't get no reindeer house shoes. So the mama, and I mean the son's mom, should be pissed at her baby daddy, not the baby daddy's girlfriend or whatever she was saying. No, because you don't have a kid with him. Your kid is with the daddy. Okay, and the daddy is the one who fucked this up. Period. Yes. No, you look, you get pajamas early. You get your size early. You get his size. You knew you had to pre-order those. So yeah, the plan was me, and I get it if she thought me and my two kids and my man, we taking family pictures. I get it if that was her thought. If she felt like his son won't be in this set of pictures. I can give her a inkling if I get that part. However, once the son was there at the photo shoot and y'all did not, because it ain't like he showed up to the photograph place. Okay, y'all had to someone had to brought him there, so someone knew on the way he didn't. No one could say, "Hey, get him some green pajamas." Oh, he coming and we don't have pajamas for him. Cool, we all in blue jeans. Ain't no way. Ain't no motherfucking way. The daddy at fault. I don't fully blame the lady. That ain't her kid. That ain't her kid. Now, she should look at him as a child because he is the child of her man. And I'm a firm believer in, if you are with someone, you have to accept their whole family. And if he has another child, you can't exclude that kid. You can't. You can not for photographs. So the women, going back and forth. I don't care. I don't play blah 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 blah. I don't care. 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 Not the mama or the stepmama, the daddy at fault. Okay, that's it. That's all. Cause I'm like, how the fuck you let your child come in the house with no the right pajamas on? What's left on my thumbnail, child? I didn't get mad, y'all. We did Mariah, we did blah blah blue. Okay, let's do Dwight Howard, and then we're gonna do the Love and Marriage Huntsville of it all. Okay. Now I don't know how old some of y'all are. Okay. What's the best picture? Let's just do this picture. Oh, I can't do that one. I want to get one of them with just, child. I just want them too. Okay, boom. Royce Reed and Dwight Howard. Now, when Royce Reed was on Basketball Wives years ago. Okay, years ago. Let me see. Royce Reed on Basketball. I don't even remember what year she was on the show. Now, Royce Reed is currently 44 years young. Royce was on the first 4 seasons. Okay, I still don't know what year that was. A long time ago. Okay, because when was she on? So okay, back in around 2010 is what it's saying. So again, that's roughly before 14 years ago. So roughly 14 years ago, Royce Reed she was the first person I knew that was on a show and could not discuss the daddy. Royce Reed could not discuss Dwight Howard directly. And if y'all don't know, Dwayne Wade baby mama of that break baby he had on Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade baby mama was on Basketball Wives for either 1 or 2 seasons after that break baby, and she could not discuss Dwayne Wade. Those are the 2 people I distinctly remember who was on the show, had kids with an athlete, and could not discuss that shit. However, Royce was still a great person on the show. She gave everything else that she needed to do. Okay. But Royce was saying then how much of an asshole Dwight Howard was. So currently on, Dwight and that girl, the Luciana girl, got engaged. Royce was on TikTok. Hold on. Because Royce made a page, y'all, called "I Had a Baby" by Superman, and she's posting her, going off with her exposing Dwight Howard, and the reason is she's referring to him as Superman. He has a Superman like tattoo, and that used to be like his image back then. So Royce, again, let me see if I can play some of it.
Hey y'all, it's Royce. And due to a lot of recent occurrences that include lies, fabrications, false accusations, threats, etc., I realized that it's about that time for me to tell my story from the beginning to now. Unfortunately, someone keeps calling my bluff. And when you're an ant fighting an elephant, the only way to eat an elephant is bite by bite. Therefore, I want to let you know that I am a true Cancer zodiac. I told you to leave me alone. I told you not to fuck with me, yet you still do. So, because of that, I am not Michelle Obama. When they take it low, I do not take it high. I take it to hell.
So, again, she made a couple of videos.
Hey, y'all. I'm Royce. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm going to get this out. So, this is my story about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004 to now.
So, the past 20 years, their son is like 18, 19 years old. He absolutely sued her, kept her in court. It's been a whole bunch of stuff. So, for me, I have not listened to all of the parts that she did. I think it was like 4 parts.
Hey y'all, it's Royce. And this is my story about how my life changed beginning July 31st, 2004 to now, all because I had a baby by Superman, part 2. We left off with, I thought you were on birth control. I'd like for it to be noted that I had not been on birth control our entire relationship. He was very aware, and also as to why he was not against it. Also, I'd like for it to be noted that there was no attempt to pull out that particular day, whereas in the past, he would move so fast that he would run into the dresser drawers. So let's continue.
Not running the girl.
About a week went on, and there was a little bit of communication, and the communication was regarding terminating the pregnancy. I was told that he would help me. I just needed to get to Orlando, and we would do it there. I said.
So again, I just want. She has told us this stuff over the years. So I'm like, it's nothing new to me. If you don't know about it, please by all means go around it and go listen. Go listen. But she has always said he knocked me up, wanted me to get rid of the baby, did not want to help and support me, has been a very bad person, this and that and that and this. I'm like, this is nothing new to me. She always said how he has tried to control her. He is absolutely, there are many gag orders, so she's never able to fully talk until now. You know, I'm happy their son is now of age, so at least he is like a kid, and he was still a kid. But I feel like it's always been all over the news, all in the blog, and this and that. Now once she did all the parts and exposing him, okay, he said, "This is my Hall of Fame year. I'm getting married. God is amazing. I'm so grateful, and I wish Royce nothing but the best, peace and blessings." That's still bullshit to me, because I do feel like he still does things behind the scenes. Even his new fiance, the Amy Luciani girl who's on Love and Hip Hop, said when you all ask me why did I keep my relationship from my lovely followers? This is why. Heartbreak. If it weren't for my castmate posting the video of us, and it was Scrappy who posted it, who she was supposedly fucking on the show, I would have tried my hardest to date him in secrecy for life, if possible. When our engagement came out, this followed. Bless everybody. So even her trying to say, because me and him got engaged, Royce then came out with all this stuff. Royce and Dwight it's a 20-year battle. It's a 20-year battle. So it's not about you, Amy. Him and Royce has been beefing before you. They're going to beef after you. Okay? So to me, it had nothing to do with them being engaged. Okay? After she put out her story, she then went live saying how her child had been allegedly touched, how Dwight and his sister was allegedly touched by a sibling. And I said, child, at this point it's getting messy. And I'm like, I don't know how I can get messier. She brought up how, when her son started acting differently, and she kind of figured out or found out her son was being touched in whatever way, that was why she stopped letting the son go over to the house. They then took her to court because she didn't have any proof that had happened. And so, but she should, like, it's a lot. It's a whole bunch, okay? But I feel like nothing, because even I said, because at one point Amy had said, do I have it still? I may have deleted it. Because once all of the information came out, Amy posted and said, oh, me and him, we still locked in. I said, yeah, because it's not new news to her. Nothing that Royce is saying is new, unknown things. So if you know what he's already been accused of, you've already accepted it was either a lie or you accepted it, okay? So why would you leave now? But Royce's story hasn't changed over the years. I fully believe, that was her, situationship with Dwight. And I do feel like the same way when that man came out and said, oh, Dwight was lying and we went bank or whatever, the same way Dwight tried to secretly, avoid his personal life and his kink. He's doing the same thing with Royce. Just not dealing with it. Keep wrap it up in courts, get gag orders, get NDA. Because even Royce said, if we in courts and I'm accusing you of bad things that is proven it's not true, why would you want stuff sealed if I'm the villain? Why would you want that stuff public to shame me? Because the stuff I accuse you of, is possibly true. So, Dwight and I really want them to stop beefing. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I don't know if she has to let it go, but he's the asshole, or if he has to stop being an asshole. But the back and forth 20 years later is insane. But again, her story had not changed in this whole time at all. So, child, hopefully Jesus will fix it. Okay. Now, lastly, child, the peoples. Okay, the peoples. Martell and them. Now, one, y'all take a second and do what? Like the video. Okay, like the video. We are not getting a 3-hour tour. We are not getting a 3-hour tour. No. It's going to be a little bit over 2, but not 3. Anyway. Okay. I hope y'all have like and subscribe. Okay. The Martell and them all. So a couple different things happened. One, let me pull up Tasha K's stuff. So we know that Martell has been on a rampage recently, right? We know that Martell is on a collision course of destruction in life. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he wants to do. And him and Coleslaw did the whole interview with old girl. Let's see how many views is that, y'all. Let me see. Coleslaw. What's her name? Ariana ARIO. There you go. I want to pull it up. Hold on. Where is it, Jesus? Where page at? Oh, here you go. So they put the thing out 9 days ago. Hold on. They put it out 9 days ago. It has 61,000 views on it. Okay. It has 2,700 comments on it. You know, she's up to 8,800 subscribers. Okay. The comment section, you know, is crazy. You know, it's child, they be going in and stuff. However, this going up and folks saying, oh, you know, she's in our Tasha K bag and blah, blah, blah. You know, we have to stop giving people credit for BK. Yeah, look, 50K views and made no money. That's why I say they dumb, because the smart thing to do before posting this video would have been post small little snippets of you and Martell talking to get views, to get monetized. But you know, you didn't think about that. You know, but that's why I always say, you know, for me, I feel like I am talented in how I entertain, in my commentary, in my content creation. I feel I am talented. Okay. However, I'm not getting 61,000 views because people like the mess of it all. So I'm like, first of all, let's not make it seem as if Coleslaw or Martell are entertaining individuals. So they're not. Okay. They just put forth a very messy situation that everybody, including myself, watched and talked about. Okay. But Tasha was aggravated because once said video came out, people was comparing Coleslaw to her. Okay. Thinking, oh, she on Tasha K, she did so well. And in act, Coleslaw did horrible. It was actually a horrible interview, okay? It was no who, what, when, where, how, and why. It was just random questions, random conversations, but like no real like stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Tasha like saying, like, you know, don't compare it to me at all. Don't do that bit. Don't do that bit. Okay. And despite Tasha K's antics sometimes, okay, and you know, her and Cardi be shit in house sometimes in the past, she's went for the juggler when she didn't have to. Tasha K is a talented content creator. She is a talented interviewer. You know, I give her that for sure. Like, she has worked to build her platform, you know, to what it is today. Tasha is talented in her own right. You know what I'm saying? Coleslaw, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Okay. So Tasha being offended made sense to me. Okay. So once you saw folks saying, oh my God, Tasha, girl, they was like you. They was like you. Okay. She said, hold up, bitch.
Last but not least. So let me tell y'all what happened. All right.
Y'all know I always speed up the video just to get through it. Okay. Why is so? Because let's speed up a little bit. Okay.
So remember I told y'all that after Letitia and Marsau came on Carlos King's show, I think it's called Messy Monday on Carlos King's channel, to say that Martell Holt was gay. Martell Holt immediately called me to say, oh, Tasha, they said I was gay. I was like, for real? I ain't surprised, but listen, I know you.
The fact that Tasha said Martell called me, I'm like, so Tasha is Martell's mentor? Because why Martell reaching out, the Tasha girl, is Martell trying to get you to help Coleslaw be? They buddy? Okay.
He ain't gay, but I'm just saying he just, you know, he's one of Tyler Perry types. You know, I can see, but I know he's not, but he does give, like I said, Tyler Perry would definitely cast him in a movie.
I don't think Martell is gay. Because if you like women as well, you're not gay. You're bisexual, you're fluid. You like it, whatever. Okay, so I don't think if Martell was gay, that would mean that he only likes men. To me, a gay man is a man who likes men. If you are a man who likes it all, you're not gay. You're at least bi or bi-curious. You can be pansexual. So I don't think he's gay. I don't. Okay. Now, do y'all? Maybe Martell likes gay porn. I don't know.
He may have to do some extras for a little extra money, but you know. And so he was like, I got something for him. He was like, I've been trying to spare Marsau. I've been trying to spare Marsau, and I've been trying to spare. He gonna let his wife call me gay, and we hit hoes together. So I was like, oh, I was like, you got the hoe? He said, I got you. I'm gonna be right back. I said, okay, cool. Go get the hoe. Come right back.
So yeah, you're my mentor. Okay, mentor. I have a person that I am going to bring on your channel. Okay, for you to interview, because you're my mentor. Because don't forget, Coleslaw has her own channel. Okay? Coleslaw has her own channel. So if you know someone that you want to expose, why would you not do it on Coleslaw channel? Because y'all not smart. If I was to interview Coleslaw, I probably could get a whole bunch of views, but I would call a child, it'd be a fight. It will be a whole fight. Okay. So Coleslaw and Martell being too dumb to recognize, they can just interview the person themselves.
So then he calls me, and he was like, Tasha, I got the hoe. I said, you got the hoe? He said, I got the hoe. He said, so when can we do it? I said, we can do it this weekend. Okay, that was the weekend before he had did the interview. Right? And I came out to tell you, I said, you know, either I'm gonna do it or, you know, I don't know. But I do know there's a hoe. They have located a hoe that Marsau supposedly had hit, and they was gonna get a hoe to me to interview.
Why are they passing hoes around? Coleslaw's a hoe who dated Martell, who's a hoe. Martell calls a hoe who fuck around Marsau. And y'all call Tasha. Child, everybody a hoe.
Okay. And so we getting ready to set up the interview. So Martell's ex-side chick, who's now, I believe, his wife, Ariane.
Tasha saying she think Coleslaw is Martell's wife. I don't think Coleslaw can hold that in. Coleslaw is desperate to be a hold. If Martell married her, I feel like she would instantly change her last name. I am Ariane Holt. And the fact that even in the little video we seen of her, I saw a video of Coleslaw calling their son, and she no longer calls him Knox. Now remember, a while ago she only called that baby Knox. She would not call him Maverick. Now that her and Martell are together, she calls him Maverick. Why? Because she's sucking Martell's dick. Okay.
AKA what y'all call a coleslaw. Okay.
I mean, she's a side piece, a side dish. Okay, she coleslaw, cabbage, you know, green beans, cornbread, corn, okra. She's a side.
So listen, so he has Ariane on the phone with me because he was like, I want Ariane to be a part of the interview too. And I'm like, why does Ariane need to be a part of the interview? And so he was like, well, she wants to be a part of the interview. I'm like, okay, because she was with us sometime when we took trips and we all took our side bitches. I said, oh, okay, all right, well, I guess that.
So y'all went on trip with side bitches. Again, Tasha saying Martell said Coleslaw wants to be a part of the interview because she was around when we were our side hosts. So why didn't y'all bring on somebody who was on a trip with y'all? Why did y'all bring on someone who y'all want us to believe Coleslaw don't know? Y'all right. Cornbread too high because cornbread is delicious. Okay, that's what she coleslaw. Because not many folk like coleslaw. That's why the name. That's why she had a name. But again, if Martell's point was Coleslaw wants to be involved because she was on trips with us, why didn't y'all find a hoe that was on a trip with y'all? Why did y'all bring someone who allegedly was only around when Coleslaw wasn't around? Coleslaw wanted to be involved because chocolate on mayo and chitlins. Come on now, mayo and chitlins. MC. Coleslaw wanted to be involved because she wanted to talk cat shit about Marsau and Tisha. That's it. Because again, if you have look, in my former life, I have been around people. We have double dated and cheatation and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, if I'm going to say what happened, while I'm going to bring who was there with me. Because we was both there. They all hanging out together. You know what I'm saying? So Coleslaw and Martell not being able to produce a hoe or a person who was around them at the same time is proof that it really happened.
That makes sense, you know? So then they call back again. And I'm like, all right, we're going to do this interview or not. Because I was catching a flight, to go somewhere. And I was going to delay my flight to be where I had to be just to do this interview for y'all. Ariana calls back and was like, well, Tasha, I got a question. I said, what's up, Ariana? How can I get views on my channel and bring this back? I said, do the interview. Well, I mean, like, how can I get everybody to watch it? And I was like, do the interview.
Child, so simple. So simple. Why not interview Martell? If you know so many people, if you and Coleslaw know so many people that Maurice and Marsau have fucked around with every week, why, even if it's fake, why would y'all not just record or interview, do it yourself? You have a channel, bitch. If a person with no followers interviews people and just share it, and you have Martell posting about it, folks will watch it. Why? Because folks is messy.
Okay, but I mean, like, I want views too. So, like, if you do the interview, can we do it with a collaboration channel? I said YouTube don't let us collaborate like that, no.
It don't. While we can be on each other's channels, we both can't get paid from one video.
So it's either gonna be on your channel or it's gonna be on my channel. Okay, I'm gonna call you right back. So she never called back because this got uploaded. So look.
Yes, Martell.
So Tasha went and she watched a couple of scenes from the interview. I didn't really put it up here. But Coleslaw saying, I want the views is stupid. Bitch, you should want the money. You should want the money from the views. You should have said, Tasha, how can I get my page monetized to make money off the video? That's the question. You put up, because again, even if she gets monetized tomorrow, because you can't make the money back on that video. You can't. So Hope wouldn't. She's probably monetized now because that video was 40 minutes long. So I'm saying, however, she would have to put out other content to get paid from it, ma'am.
So,
It's your girl, Ariana Carey.
the Scots asked.
And we delivered. Let's get into it. Maurice was his line. He's out there.
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't do nothing without Maurice. Maurice is always there. Okay. How dare, first of all, before we roll the rest of this, how dare y'all sit up here and say Ariana Carey and her Tasha K bag?
I mean, she in a white room. She's sitting in the chair. She got them rented microphones. That's, she thinks she a Tasha K because she got a microphone and some rented chairs.
She couldn't even get a Martell host back. For y'all to sit up there and say that, and I have never in my life opened up an interview saying I am under the understanding that you got some information for me. When have I ever started a sentence with two words that mean the same thing? When? Don't play with me like that no more. Rewind it back just a little bit, Jasmine, because I want them to hear how they said that Ariana Curry was in her Tasha K bag. Just like how y'all tried to say Carlissa was in her Tasha K bag. See, y'all be trying to give these people too much credit, and what I do out here, I really do. My entire team really do out here.
Now she's offended. Don't you dare compare me to the sad piece. And I agree. I think she's I'm thinking she's thinking about using this video to get on Love and Marriage. She's not thinking about making money. She probably doesn't know that's possible. Child, she should. Because you ain't working, Martell ain't working, and this video I did is really going to make this Love and Marriage Huntsville is not going to bring Coleslaw on. Mainly because at this point, Mel, Tisha, and Marsau are not going to discuss Coleslaw at all. Now, if Mel is really petty, like I hope she could possibly be, bitch, and she asked them about what they think about the video, that's the most that may happen. But I don't see anyone continuing to do the show if they bring on Coleslaw. I don't. I think all of them want to avoid that whole thing. Mel might be the only one that will address her ex-husband and his side chick discussing shit, because no one had an issue discussing, Coleslaw Martell back in the day. But Coleslaw dumb child, she want to be on a show, bitch, blow up your channel.
Go ahead. I'm under the understanding that y'all got me fucked up. Let's go.
That's that honest. Okay. So Chantel, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from? How old are you?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm 31.
So I'm under the understanding that you got a little bit of information for me. So I'm here to get it.
I'm under the understanding. That is stupid. Thought you could stream some content on 2 channels at the same time with Tasha K display part. You can, well, no. YouTube will, not really. She wasn't playing. YouTube doesn't really allow it in that way. YouTube will allow, it won't. It's really weird, but no, YouTube don't really allow that in a certain kind of way. Usually your own, me and somebody else can record something. However, I can get paid for my stuff and you can get paid for your stuff, but it's not as if what I stream on my page, you get paid for. It's really weird. You know what I'm saying? But YouTube, it's just different.
Into it.
And see, here's the thing. Nobody, I'm not saying I should have did the interview, but somebody else should have, because the girl, she wasn't really giving details. It didn't seem like she remembered a lot. It sounded like they had gave her some wine, sat her there. Her stomach sat down with her. And
her stomach sat down with her.
She was just like, oh yeah, like what you said, the credit plate. Yeah, that plate. Like she had never been nowhere nice before. They told her they was gonna give us some money. This girl is straight up look like she's selling pussy.
I mean, she did look a little bit hookerish.
If she would have said anything, they would have told her to say. I was waiting on you know what I'm saying? They're gonna put out some receipts or something. Nothing. They said she's the receipt. She don't even remember specifics. It's the first time I had one in the front and one in the back. I highly doubt that because you got 2 stomachs.
Not 2 stomachs.
I highly doubt that. Yes. And so, and for y'all to sit up there and say that was a Tasha K style interview, don't play with me like that. Don't ever play with me like that again. But I do think the interview would have went better had they would have reached out to an experienced professional such as myself to really get into the specifics, okay? But they done gave the girl some of Martell wine. The wine is really good, and they get up there and lie, because that's what she sounded like. She would lie. We only did it at this building. Yeah.
a liar. So Tasha was more upset that she was being compared to the people. Now, separate from that, she then went and was sharing a text from Martell, okay, on her social media. Because after Tasha K went off on her channel, Martell then sent her a text complaining, okay? Tasha, what were you suggesting? Besides giving you the interview, you went hard at us. And I'm like, first of all, sir, everybody be cussing y'all out. Okay? Everybody have been cussing y'all out. Okay? And she said back, okay, Martell, you know I do wine, gossip, and comedy. That interview was a shit show. It made y'all look bad. Okay? And Ariane Coleslaw made you look soft like a bitch. Okay? Telling you to hush. It looked like you employed your woman to fight your battles. The same thing Marsau is doing with his wife. You should have left it to the women business. Now, some people in the comment section was saying, well, they felt like Martell had Tasha K go at Mel years ago. Okay. But Martell is always in women's business. Okay. Always. Now, even him saying, well, what else did you expect us to do? Child, I guess give her the interview. But I don't even know if she had it, if it would have been any better. Now, separate from that, you know, for her exposing Martell, maybe even exposing Coleslaw, because even telling, you know, well, they wanted me to do it, but because Coleslaw wanted some attention and wanted some views, she did it on her channel, and it came off worse. Even if old girl would have went and lied to Tasha K in the interview, Tasha probably would have been able to ask the right questions. You know what I'm saying? Martell and Coleslaw don't know how to ask questions. They don't know how to ask follow-up questions. They don't know how to do this thing. You know? So Coleslaw wanting to be, oh, I want to, let me do it. Look at what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Her being Stewie. Yeah, Stuart. What are you doing, Stuart? You know what I'm saying? Look at what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Girl, sit down. So you didn't do it right, okay? So them wanting the attention of it was stupid because it wasn't done right, okay? But Martell still sent that nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Separately from that, Martell was up here being messy. So we discussed yesterday about him posting the first picture on his IG, okay, tagging Tisha, saying, Tisha, now is the perfect time to tell Marsau about my friend who had you in the back of the Buick. Is the one that caused a scare at the Marsau vasectomy too? Shareable fact fishing trip. And I said, first of all, not in the back of a Buick. A Buick wasn't recent, child. In the back of a Buick. Now look, I've never had sex in the back of a Buick. Okay. Thank you, Keisha, for the super chat. Happy New Year. Thank you. I mean, I've had this in a Malibu and an Impala, not a Buick, but I feel like, you know, having sex in a car is when you're young, you know, 18, 19, 20 years old or whatever, maybe 25, I don't know. But, you know, child, whatever. You know, whatever. But Martell trying to, you know, child slut shame or sex shame Tisha about allegedly having sex in the back of a Buick. I mean, it sounds like that must have been when she was younger. Okay? Because I promise y'all, back in the day, if you were a teenager without your own house or your own, you know, hotel room, okay, but you got a car, you know, you do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Again, back in my younger years, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, you can do things, okay? A white a white Taurus, okay, a silver Malibu, a red Impala. You know, people, and again, because I didn't have my own apartment then. You know what I'm saying? I can't be just fucking my parents' house. You know what I'm saying? That is something that when you are young, again, teenage, live with your parents or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You hanging out late night, you know what I'm saying? It's dark outside, you little whore, you know what I'm saying? And you might, you know what I'm saying, in the car. Okay, so whatever. But him, trying to again slut shame her and say, hey, was that why now this pregnancy scare was recent within the past 4 years. Tisha too old to be fucking in the car. Okay. Because at this child, look, at this age, no. In the house. We're in the house with it. Okay. We're in the house with it, in the hotel with it. Ain't no car sex in your 30s and 40s. No. No. Not at all. Okay. So Martell, it's been a hater. So again, he's showing the guy who Tisha allegedly had sex with. I'm like, I hope the guy didn't want to keep it a secret. Because you didn't told and put his face out there. So then today he put up, good morning, Tisha. You let my boy eat with your hubby too? You wild for that. What Marsau don't know won't hurt. Shareable Buick. I'm like, not a shareable Buick. First of all, what? Now, she told us that she allegedly messed around with some man back in college. Okay, back in college. And if that's the same person, why are you bringing it up? The fact that, Marsau, and said guy, still are around each other. So what? So he's being messy as fuck. Now, part of me, I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure that Tisha and Marsau has blocked him. I'm pretty sure whatever they're saying, she don't see it. Okay, I feel like they're not going to address him. If Marsau and Tisha go do an interview with Tasha K, and reveal people that Martell has allegedly slept with, bitch. What? Because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if you around here saying, hey, she banged this man, and this man is also friends with Marsau, and she ain't right. And she ain't right. It's only fair, if they come back and say, well, technically, he banged Tom, Dick, and Harry. Now, Martell has said, they right calling me this and saying that. Look, I saw folks saying that Martell could possibly sue. No. At this point, everybody gonna waste money suing. Martell is just trying to, in my opinion, Martell is posting stuff that he hopes can't be ignored on the show. And if they discuss that stuff on the show, they then have to discuss Coleslaw. They're trying to get Coleslaw on the show. And the fact that no one is biting. That's the get you gotcha. And if Marsau And not only that, the only person that will possibly want to keep their foot on teaching them neck is Mel. And Mel will not help Martell by discussing Coleslaw. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The only person that will go on that show and then discuss what what Coleslaw said, what Martell said, it ain't gonna happen. And there's no one else Martell can film scenes with except Destiny. And if Destiny is willing to bring up that stuff, that's all that's what she is. So Martell is trying to force Own's hands into having Coleslaw film, and it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work to me. Because this was such a desperate ploy, it's crazy. And then the fact that they kind of, back and forth with Tasha K, that ain't gonna help either. Not today, not ever. So the plan and the plot for them to try to get her on the show, to try to expose the cheatation that Marsau did, to try to shame Tisha, to try to even force Mel to respond to Coleslaw discussing how she used to but how her and Martell used to cheat and lie to her. No one is going to acknowledge that. Thank you, IMDb Nicole, for the super chat. Martell lies so much. He's lying now, but also does back in college or referred to undergrad, or could she be being careful with her words and it really was when she went back to school? Or probably lying. A part of me, I feel like Tisha said she did sleep with that person, but it happened when she was in college, before she met Marsau. And when she brought up how, that's why you should not date people or mess around with folks who live locally because they still around. And if that was someone that Martell knew, Martell not for Marsau, it makes sense that, they kind of all, kind of be in the same circle. So a part of me feel like Tisha's already acknowledged that she did sleep with this person, but she said it happened in college. None of this stuff seems recent. None of it. That's why I feel like Martell can't have any real receipts, because why you keep bringing up all this old shit? For what? And Martell is only digging himself deeper because even, Kimmy and Maurice won't discuss it because they said that Maurice was also cheating. So he has no one else to film with. And if Nell and Chris are dumb enough to film with him, they're desperate too. Like, no one should want to address this stuff with him at all. He would have been better off not even being in the conversation to say, hey, that wasn't me, that was Coleslaw. But the fact that he is in the video with her talking, you don't even have plausible deniability. So if Carlos decides that, hey, you know what? Since no one wants to film with Martell, we can just remove him. And at that point, the cast can then discuss how much of a liar he is. He's doing stuff that's going to help him get off the show. Because he's stupid. He's clearly stupid. For no other reason besides, no one believes me. I'm upset and I'm sad. I need someone to blame for all of the stuff. So let me just say, well, Marsau and Maurice cheats too. Let me just say, oh, Tisha was fucking a friend, that know Marsau, and they had went on fish trips together. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say no one on the show is better than me. But in hindsight, they are. Because you are ruining the show. And truthfully, if no one responds, it helps him be fired because the cast won't even discuss it. So Martell is an idiot. And again, I still don't care about the complete disrespect he's giving to Tisha and Marsau, because again, when he did all of this shit to Mel, no one cared. So I don't feel like bad for them at all, because again, you can't let an evil person like Martell be your friend when you see how he do with people he loves. And you saw how he did his wife. So why would you think he would not burn you too? But again, everyone was okay with Martell burning Mel because it did not affect them. And now he's burning them too. He's burning Marsau. He's burning Maurice. He's burning Tisha. And just by connection, Kimmy. He also mentioned their brother Micah, who's also married. And Micah's been on the show, I think, like once or twice before, whatever. So I don't feel bad about it at all. I'm also not going to. The reason I won't ignore it is because, again, no one ignored his antics to Mel. They discussed it, talked about it, aired it, did interviews about it. So I feel like, we don't owe, because this doesn't even help Martell. Like, discussing Martell doesn't help Martell. You know what I'm saying? Discussing this stuff is not like promoting his stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just shows how much of an evil, maniacal person he is. So the only reason I won't ignore him is because he deserves all the smoke. I think content creators should address what he's saying. I think the cast should ignore it. Because us as content creators, we can discuss it and kiki about it, have a whole conversation. But I do want the cast to not ignore it. And so I do wonder how they will address it on the show. I do wonder if, like, will Mel Tisha, if Mel, Tisha, and Kimmy have a sit down and Tisha and Kimmy say, you know what, Mel, we are so sorry for us trying to see the good person in Martell, because we now see, based on what he did to us, how you dealt with him and his bullshit. Because now we are having to do it. That should be the only way it's discussed. I don't think Mel need to have any kind of conversation with Marsau or Maurice. But I would love it to see a conversation with Tisha, Kimmy, and Mel. Because now the thing that Martell is saying affects them. The same way it used to affect Mel. And there needs to be some kind of acknowledgement of that. Period. And that should be how they address the Martell of it all. Is between Kimmy, Tisha, and Mel. If Marsau and Maurice, I don't know, maybe they talk about the friends. I don't know. But I don't, I just, and because they're currently filming, Martell could have easily been filming already, and then this throw a whole monkey wrench into filming. You know what I'm saying? But we have to wait and see what happens, y'all. Anyway, we're done. Okay. We are done today. Okay. I hope y'all have already subscribed to my channel. Okay. Let me see. Content creators should talk about it because the highlights is on Carlos King can reign, allow the tyrants run rampant, terrorize, and that's what. Absolutely. Let us discuss it with y'all, and then we call all the asses out. Okay. But y'all, make sure that you have already liked the video. Okay. Y'all know it's always other content up, so go ahead and watch it on the channel, honey. Okay, and stuff. And then I will be back on live, I think tomorrow. because I'm off tomorrow. So there'll be some kind of content up. I don't know when. I don't know what time, y'all. And stuff. You know, it may be around, let's say around 5 or 6 p.m. tomorrow. We'll have a quick little kiki, okay, and stuff, y'all. But I want y'all, the Braxtons. Maybe we'll tomorrow. You know what? Tomorrow, because I'm off work. We'll get into the Braxtons tomorrow. We'll watch Karen's full arrest video tomorrow. And I'll figure out what. But I have to look into the Braxton stuff because I ignore it a little bit. And we shall see. That'll be tomorrow. Again, around 5, 6 p.m. tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. But again, because I'm off work, child. When I'm back at work next week, we back live at 9 p.m. So yeah, but I appreciate y'all being here. Okay, I love this thumbnail, child. It's really pretty. Okay. But y'all like, comment. What's going on, child? I ain't even see no drama, child. I ain't even know. I'll look into it. We'll see. We'll discuss things tomorrow. Y'all, somebody tag me in whatever stuff that's going on with Murder Myth. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so either tag me in it or DM me about what it is. Be a like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a good evening, y'all. Be safe. I love you all. Okay. See y'all tomorrow at around 5 or 6 p.m. But I gotta go. Bye.